there's a high possibility that we won't be having any international games in London this year for the first time in over 10 years at least.
Boo.
That is so much.
How much of a blow is this for the game in England?
It sucks because obviously everyone wants they always sell out the London games. They're always a fantastic event. We've gone to loads of them. It's always a great occasion. It's one of those things where I feel like with the current sort of global climate, it's pretty understandable that, but it's one of those sacrifices we're going to have to make. I don't know if it's going to affect, how the game continues to grow in the UK too much. And it'll be interesting.
You could argue though with it being on usually terrestrial TV or at least Sky Sports when it's over here in the UK and at a more normal time, that it would get higher viewing numbers that most games maybe won't get, so maybe drawing a few more casual fans. And there's usually quite a bit of build up towards it. But yeah, like you said, the core fans are going to watch the games anyway, but it is a little bit frustrating that we won't be able to go to any this year.
Yeah, because they are such good events. I mean, we've been to quite a few.
Yeah.
It'll suck a bit. What do you think, Joe?
I'm sad, but I completely understand why they've done it, to be honest. Obviously, given the situation, it's kind of unprecedented times we're in, and I'd rather have football and no London games than potentially something goes wrong. You never know, whatever might happen in the future. No one knows. So I like to keep with this whole thing. I've just said, just ride the wave. Take what comes. We had a good NFL draft despite it all, one of the most viewed things ever. So who's to say? Maybe what would be a nice middle ground is if they maybe change the kickoff times a bit for what would have been the London games, at least to accommodate for the English viewers who would be seeing it, and maybe even still tailgating. It would be nice to still do a little tailgate and pretend. I mean,
there's something there.
It's just like
Everyone
when you
goes
go
into Wembley Stadium, still they show it on screen.
Yeah, it's just like when you go on one of those Zoom calls to go on a night out, but you're actually not. You're just sitting in your bed.
Well, like a virtual tailgate.
Yeah, that'll be pretty dope. To be fair, we should host one of those. Why not?
We're hosting a virtual tailgate.
Let's do it.
Drop back virtual
tailgate.
Nice.
That is such a good shout, actually.
Well, now we've just got to hope the NFL season happens.
Yeah, we'll just sit and wait for the Adam Lefkoes of the world to roll up and join in the Zoom call.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
at least you haven't set the bar too high there, Joe.
Nah.
Yeah,
mate, you never know. You never know. But I think it's sad, but I understand why they've done it, and I'd rather have football than not.
And if we do still manage to get a full 17-game slate, then all props to the NFL to manage to pull this out when they didn't look positive about a week ago. I'm surprised that they did announce that they're going to do this week.
Yeah, it's ballsy.
It seems too far ahead to announce, to be honest. Like, with the state of things in America, especially at the moment.
I think with this whole situation, everyone is very optimistic and about giving sort of deadlines and dates, and everyone wants dates all the time. It's what everyone it's the first thing that comes to your head to make you feel safe. When will this be over? But no one actually really knows. Like, even the experts don't really know. So it's hard to pinpoint this and be like, we still don't know. Like you said, if training camps will be heavily affected. It's pretty safe to assume that.
Oh, they absolutely will be.
Yeah, but and the start of the season, is that going to start at the regular time? Are we going to have a delayed schedule? It's the Super Bowl going to be in the end of March? What's going on?
Well, I suppose the benefit of laying out the schedule preemptively is that you at least have the order of the games, and then you can push it back as many weeks as you need to, and you don't have to think about rescheduling.
What do you reckon the max
themselves.
number of weeks is they'll push it back before it gets to NBA territory where it's like they have to even?
I don't think they're I don't think they're super concerned about NBA territory. I think because the NFL rules TV numbers in America.
Yeah,
and it's not even.
There's too many basketball games.
Yeah, but
it
will still take a bit of a hit if it's competing with basketball, though.
That's fair enough. I think the bigger issue would be going into the next season's draft period and free agency period, because it's like what we're experiencing here in the UK with
Premier League
footballing contracts.
Yeah,
that they run out at a certain time, so you can't push it past the beginning of the new year.
Yeah, that's true.
That moves the year behind back as well.
Especially with college going on as well. Like, if the NFL pushes it back, then college will be going at the same time, and you can't have the collegiate draft happening during the season. Otherwise, those players just won't decide to play that year.
Yeah.
Like, you'll have players like Trevor Lawrence just sitting out the season because they know they'll get drafted, and they don't want to get injured mid-season and hurt their draft stock if the draft is during the time that they.
That does happen anyway, though.
you imagine how crazy that'd be though if the college season and the NFL season, do you know what I mean? Like the draft happens and it's still like midway through the NFL season.
No, they couldn't do it. Like they'd have to just wait till
Would
the
you
end
be
of the
able to,
season.
like, do it after the trade deadline, and then you can actually play your players you've drafted?
Imagine that these scenes. Just
Straight into
Trevor
the lineup.
Lawrence jumping in.
All right, Trevor, welcome aboard. We've got a game in about
saving the
4
Jags.
Game
days.
12.
Yeah. Boom. Reinforcements.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
That'd be dope.
Well, it probably would put quite a hit on quarterbacks and stuff, because if you think what.
Hey guys, cheers for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, then drop us a like and let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more UK-based American football content. Catch you later.